Fasting literally rebuilds the body. 72 hours into a fast, your whole entire immunological system restarts itself.
How fasting heal the body naturally?
Yeah. So, I mean, if you look in the animal kingdom, animals fast. Soon as they get sick, if you have a dog, the moment that your dog get an upset stomach, it stop eating. And then when it do eat, it eat grass, because grass acts as like a botanical herb to the actual animal to get them to throw up. And what are they throwing up? They throwing up all of the cytotoxins, the endotoxins, and all the worms that's in them in the first place. Fasting has been a healing mechanism since the beginning of time. That's your regular natural medicine, because usually what make us sick in the first place is the things that we putting in our mouths. So when you fast, when you go through fast, there's a 16-hour period where things happen through your fast. So the first 4 to 6 hours, what happen is you become insulin sensitive, because usually a lot of Black Americans are suffering from something called insulin resistance, meaning that you cannot take insulin to get glucose to go into the cell for your body can use that nutrients so you can have energy and vitality to live your everyday life. And this is what you really call diabetes. Well, what happened when you fast and you're not bringing in all that glucose, and glucose is nothing but sugar. You're not bringing in all of that fructose, which is nothing but sugar. They call them monosaccharides and polysaccharides when you're speaking of in a scientific term. But when you're not bringing those things in, now your body have the ability to awaken these cells called beta cells. And the beta cells is literally in the islands of Langerhans in the pancreas. And this is what produces the insulin. What insulin does is it releases itself into the bloodstream, and it literally acts as a key mechanism to open up the membrane of a cell for glucose can go in. When glucose get in the cell, what happens is you receive this energy, and this energy is how we able to talk and have a conversation with each other right now. And it's called ATP, adenosine triphosphate. Without that ATP molecule, you will not have no signal to your cells, which means you have no life. And that's what death is. Cellular death is when you cannot produce no more ATP. Well, what gives you that ATP is insulin being able to unlock the cell to bring the sugar in. So when you fasting and you stop eating, what happened is insulin is able to now be released by the beta cells of the pancreas to allow glucose inside the cells so you can get that energy. That's in the first 4 to 6 hours. Now you start getting up into the 8 to 16th hour of your fast, you go through something called autophagy. If you look at autophagy stands for autophagy. Auto means self, phagy means eating. Your cells begin to eat and degrade or degrade down the bad cells, and it breaks them apart. And all of the parts that can be reused and recycle it back into the bloodstream. But the stuff that's causing, you know, what you will call apoptosis, which means the self-annihilation, or things that, you know, are causing the body to build up and have mucus and oxidation, which means the rusting of the cells. What these do is send it to the lymphatic system, it go to the kidney, and then you wake up and you urinate it out. So fasting literally rebuilds the body. 72 hours into a fast, your whole entire immunological system restarts itself. So, and that's the reason why if you look at any type of any of these, if you just, all you gotta do is research the fasting mechanics behind it. There's always peer review science articles backing up how fasting actually help these things.
So is it true that your body go in survival mode and the good cells start eating the bad cells,
Yep.
and that's how you really cure yourself?
And that's exactly what you just said. What that is called, the scientific term. Look, Holla, the scientific term for that is literally called autophagy. Exactly what you just explained is called autophagy. When you stop eating, you allow your body to start cleaning up, because your body can't do two things at once. The body is not going to pull, yield energy, try to break down food in your digestive system and heal itself at the same time. And that's the reason why sleep is so important, because when you sleep, you're what asleep? You're fast asleep. You're in a fasted state. Unless you're a sleepwalker going to the refrigerator eating and can't recall.
That's why you would die from less sleep than not eating.
Exactly.
You're quicker from not getting sleep.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.